and welcome to Wildly Curious, where the questions are unhinged, the science is real, and honestly, we're just getting started. I'm Laura.
And I'm Katy. And...
Ever wonder why a bat might glow? Or how frogs made it to space long ago? Dinosaurs trained for delivery runs. We're asking the questions, the weird ones. Wildly curious, where science gets strange and kinda hilarious. For nature's wonders to ancient funk, it's facts and fun rolled into one big chunk. Wildly curious, weird is wonderful. Come join the fuss.
Last mini episode, so 2 weeks ago, Katy talked about plague-like swarms of insects.
Ugh.
I also want to talk about swarms of insects.
I think insects are just easy to because it's like swarms.
They do swarm a lot.
Yeah.
But you were like, let's talk about a plague. And I was like, let's just talk about like mass killing.
Oh,
These are killer bees.
Oh, okay. This is a good one. I didn't think about this one.
I didn't realize that this was like a new Fear Unlocked thing in college because I used to stay up really late watching I Shouldn't Be Alive on
Oh my
Animal Planet.
gosh, yeah.
Such a good show. But they reenacted the Killer Bee episode, guys. If you want to watch that, you'll have the heebie-jeebies all night. But I actually learned a lot from researching this because I only knew a little bit. So killer bees sounds terrifying. They can be, but really the killer bees are technically just Africanized honeybees.
Yes.
So all social bees may swarm, but I wanted to particularly focus on these because we hear a lot about them, and we're hearing more about them in the United States over the past few years. So like many things in nature that have gone horribly wrong, Africanized honeybees were created by humans.
Of course.
They're like, you know what we should do? I mean, I'm sure...
I'm telling you, Jurassic Park is just the exaggeration of stupid shit we've already done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like, well, it's an easy stretch to see how we could go to dinosaurs because we've already made killer bees.
Yeah, right? This is easy. Let's just jump. Yeah, make the next jump. Dinosaurs. It's fine, guys.
Yeah. Well, in the 1950s, they had a good idea, and it was just like one of those things that didn't think about the repercussions. A Brazilian geneticist began to breed European and African honeybees together, which European honeybees make more honey, but African honeybees are more hardy to the climate of Brazil. Okay. So they were like, let's just put them together, and that will be perfect.
Let's just do this, yeah.
And then they just let them go. Because they were like,
why not? Yeah.
Because you can't, they're not keeping them internally in a greenhouse.
Right. What could possibly go wrong? Let's just let them go. Yeah.
Blink forward to the future just a little bit. However, the problem with breeding these two bees together is that they are just as aggressive as African honeybees. And African honeybees are more aggressive because they live in a place where a lot of things eat them.
Yeah.
Like here in the United States, a lot of things don't eat honeybees because they're not even from here, right?
Yeah.
Like European honeybees.
Yes.
But African honeybees, we got tons of things eating them and their honey. So they're just like way more prone to be aggressive and defend their stuff. So as of 1957, they were released in Brazil. By 1990, they had reached the United States.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to do what bees do and keep making babies.
Yeah.
So why is it, though, that they're called killer bees and get such a bad rap? They don't look very threatening because they're actually smaller than European honeybees, which I didn't know. The danger is the numbers. So social bees have a hive where they live, reproduce, and store food. We can all imagine a honeybee hive. They go about their day, not bothering anybody, unless someone disturbs the hive. And then all bets are off, and they send out the cavalry to try and defend the hive. So when disturbed, European honeybees, which we're mostly used to, they send out about 10% of the colony to deal with the problem. Because everybody's got lots of roles. There are some people inside taking care of the babies, or making the honey, or out foraging.
Yes.
They're like 10%.
Yeah, go look at the bee movie. Go watch the bee movie, guys, if you haven't seen the bee movie.
So like
it explains it.
And 10% of a hive could be somewhere around 2,000 to 8,000 bees.
Okay.
Which is a lot of bees.
That is a lot of bees, yes.
But, that's who they're sending out to deal with the problem.
That's only 10%, guys. Like
Right, yeah. Of a normal hive. And it makes sense that they only send out 10% because anybody who gets sent out probably never comes home because once they sting, their bodies are ripped apart.
Yes.
Because the stinger is part of their ovipositor. Only females have them.
Yep.
Goes in, like, sticks, and then when they rip off, they die.
Yes.
So it's all for the good of the colony. But you wouldn't want to send everybody because what then happens?
Yeah.
Well, Africanized honeybees go all out. They're
like, we can do this better.
Yeah. They were like 10%, shmen%. They almost all come out with extreme prejudice.
Yeah. Jeez.
So a normal hive of European honeybees, 10% was 2,000. Okay. So that's 20,000 bees. So low ball, 20,000 bees coming out at you.
Insane.
Pissed.
Yes.
Some swarms have been measured as large as 300 to 800,000 bees.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's pause here for a second.
500,000
all right?
bees just coming at you.
Yeah, because, okay, we said that the locust was terrifying, but at least, okay, yes, that it eats all the plants, but for you as a human.
People. That'd be like if they were piranhas.
You know what I mean? No. Yeah, like you're just going to get pinged.
Yeah,
it'll be
super annoying.
It'd be super
and they'll
annoying.
Okay, you're right. I guess we shouldn't downplay the role of famine. They will
no, that affects us.
You.
But yeah. So it's not an anaphylactic shock. This one, you just slowly starve to death. Like.
Yeah. The locusts are passive killers. These ones are
active.
You particular, we're going
need to die.
Yeah. So not only do they come out in these huge numbers, they actually chase perceived predators. They're like, go away and never come back through the use of pheromones. So like once a hive is disturbed, somebody's releasing pheromones in there that's like, alert, alert, alert. And then they all start, alert, alert, alert. And so not that they tag you necessarily, but like they're
tag
following you.
Yeah.
And visual cues. So they see you, they smell you, and they're coming for you.
Yeah, you're screwed.
They mark a target and hone in. Reports have been made that seem to show that they will even wait above water for threats to come up for air.
See, that's terrifying.
That's personal.
Yes.
They just all have anger and management problems.
Right?
So the huge numbers and sheer determination make these swarms deadly. Scientists believe that let's say you're not allergic to bees.
Yeah.
I guess we're dating ourselves if anybody's ever seen My Girl, where that kid was allergic and died, or it wasn't even necessarily, but got stung a ton of times.
That number of stings.
Well, so scientists believe that just a normal human being, I'm not allergic to bees, but if I got stung 1,000 times, it would kill me.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of venom to go in my body.
Yes.
But that's just 1,000 stings.
Yes.
That's not even as many as the European honeybees might send out. Much less.
Yes.
500,000 bees.
That's insane.
So they aren't just doing it to be jerks, though. They do it to defend their home. They self-sacrifice, as they can only sting once.
You know what? You can make it sound as honorable as possible, but it's personal,
but they are doing it for the good of the hive.
Yeah.
They're just taking it too far. Somebody just needs to have a talk with them. That just doesn't need to be this excessive.
Yes.
You don't need to send them all out. You could just send out 10%.
Yes.
We need to send European bee liaisons to the hive.
Right. to these other
you guys are related. Talk this out.
Yes.
My gosh.
Figure it out. This doesn't need to happen. You're dying. We're dying. Can we just pause for a second?
Interestingly enough, I was reading a thing where it seems to be that the African honeybees that have gone to Puerto Rico are starting to become more pacifists. So either it's island life.
What? Yes.
Or they're just not, they don't have the predators there. So they're just losing that triggered. They're not all triggered anymore.
They're not on edge. Yeah. They're not on edge all the time.
They're just if only everybody could just go and live in Puerto Rico.
Right.
But to our American listeners, our United States listeners, you should only come across these bees in the southern and southwest United States. Awesome. So don't fear if you live where I live.
But closer to me.
Katy, watch out. So I wanted to leave you on okay, first of all, remember that they're not being jerks, but they will be jerks. So if you should encounter them, first of all, try and give them plenty of space. If you see it, report it, because a lot of times they stick up signs and they actually do exterminate Africanized honeybees.
Yeah.
Because they have killed people.
Yeah.
Who are just mowing their lawns, minding their own business.
Yeah, they're not doing anything.
It's not somebody going and poking it.
Yeah.
It's literally just being in the vicinity. Yes. They're triggered little bees. But if you can't give them space.
That needs to be on a hat.
I'm a triggered little bee. Somebody's a triggered little bee.
Yeah.
I say that about somebody who gets mad. But if they do swarm, here's what you should do. Because I feel like you should this is one of those survival manual questions, right? What do you do for killer bees? you run. You run
Yes.
far and fast, and then you seek shelter. So you should be booking it to the nearest building.
Inside.
Yeah.
Not like shelter. Oh, it's raining and I need to get
Right.
under some shelter. No,
Right.
like
shelter in a building.
Yes, in something.
Because the I Shouldn't Be Alive thing on Animal Planet.
Was
the
it a car?
Well, somebody hid in a car, and then somebody else went to a house, and because of the air conditioning, they like all started to fall off. But yeah, so seek shelter. Cover your head, because horribly enough, bees they're used to dealing with predators, and they want those predators to go away like bears. So they are going to target places that are vulnerable, and they know those places because of carbon monoxide. So they can feel they know where your exhalations are coming from, and they're like, we're going to target your eyes and your nose and your mouth.
So seek shelter, don't breathe.
Yeah. I just imagine you're covering your face, running like crap, and they said, do not swat and flail. Don't waste your time.
It makes it worse, yeah.
It makes it worse. You're wasting your own energy. There's nothing you can do. Just endure it and run.
Jeez.
And run through tall brush if it's around, because at least that is like trying to like kind of swat them off.
So find a tall grass field.
Right.
To
Wherever
run
you come
through.
across them, run.
To shelter.
Find shelter. Don't stop until you get there. And don't go in the water and wait, because they might be waiting above the water for you.
God.
I know, it's horrible. And then horribly also enough, this specifically states this on the website that I read it, do not attempt to rescue someone who is being attacked.
I know. Yeah, I've read that
Which
too.
is in that family that I watched on the I Shouldn't Be Alive. It was horrific.
Yeah.
But like,
they tried to help.
You also could die.
Yep.
It's like, don't try and help someone who's drowning. I mean, yes and no. You're going to do what you're going to do. I'm not going to tell you not to save your kids, but like.
Exactly, if that was my kid and you're going to tell me no.
I'm definitely going into the bees.
Yeah.
I just put my own body over them or something.
Yeah.
And then, of course, seek medical attention immediately.
Yeah.
Because there is stuff that they can do. They can give you like EpiPens.
Oh my God.
And,
I was going to say, not only just that, okay, so let's say, you don't have an allergic reaction, but it's still the venom. Can you just imagine trying to get all those stingers out? Like, you know what I mean? Like all the tiny... the credit card thing. Yeah, it would just everywhere. It would just be like pluck. You'd have to constantly
like
be
a
like
pincushion.
Oh my gosh.
It's horrific. It's so terrifying. I'm sorry if we should have been like, trigger warning, anybody who has a bee fear. This is where it comes from. Don't be afraid of those European honeybees. They're only sending out 10.
And to say, like, again, this is just one particular type of bee. All right. We still need pollinators, and it's not like all bees do this in this quantity.
They're still pretty rare in the United States.
Yeah.
They're just becoming more common because they finally reached this area. And unless they're exterminated, they're just going to do their bee thing. They also can interbreed with European honeybees because that's what they're made from anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be bred out of them. It's been happening in Puerto Rico or things like that. But
take a chill pill. We'll hook them up with the grasshoppers. Give the bees some serotonin.
Yeah.
Chill everyone out.
My gosh. Yeah, that's all these swarms need to do is just chill out.
Right?
The sharks are jumping out of the water for food.
Yeah, right.
The only people that seemed like they might be just doing it like
for fun.
The starlings.
Yeah,
like,
they're the ones just
fairly
having
chill.
fun. They're just like, this is great, guys. We want to live to see another day. We're doing this for warmth, for safety here, and we're good. Right?
So yeah, killer
All right,
bees.
that's crazy. All right, guys, we have 2 more swarm episodes left.
Mm-hmm.
So next week we'll go to another long episode. But make sure you guys go check us out on social media. Just search for the Wildly Curious podcast, and then go support us on Patreon so we can keep bringing you guys great content that terrifies you week after week. We will talk to you guys next week.
See ya.
To space long ago. Dinosaurs trained for delivery runs. We're asking the questions, the weird ones. Wildly curious.